Actually, Nnamdi Kanu was paraded like a criminal on the same day he was illegally kidnapped from Kenya. Where is Abba Kyari? Let us see him paraded like the criminal he is. Yes, the real criminal. I said it earlier before now that Abba Kyari, you understand? If Abba Kyari were to be a Southerner, you know what will happen. Definitely, those that are the judiciary. I know them. Those that are on the top hierarchy of the military and the police force. I know what they can do. It now comes to the issue of Abba Kyari. They are hiding him. Otherwise, would they have done if it was a Kanu or if it were Kanu? Reno Omokri has tackled the Nigerian authorities for failing to parade arrested suspected DCP Abba Kyari, who was last week arrested for his alleged involvement in drug trafficking. In a post shared on his Instagram page this afternoon, Reno opined that Nnamdi Kanu was paraded like a common criminal after he was brought to Nigeria from Kenya. No, after he was kidnapped, abducted to Nigeria from Kenya last year. He insisted that Kyari should also be paraded as well. In same vein, Nnamdi Kanu was paraded. Nnamdi Kanu did not even commit any crime. Even if he committed any crime, or even if he has done that, he's not even in Nigeria. And the treasonable felony charges they are leveling against him is just like more or less like saying he's speaking ill of the federal government. That's what they said. Because I'm not seeing any correlation in that. Well, according to Omokri wrote that almost a week after Abba Kyari was exposed as a drug baron, he has not been paraded by NDLEA, EFCC, or the police. Meanwhile, the NDLEA immediately paraded a young boy caught with marijuana. Yes, you have someone involved in importing billions worth of hard drugs. And the boy you paraded, I believe, the cartel, the sole proprietor, supplier is Abba Kyari. But the person who bought from Abba Kyari was paraded like, I don't really know. And you have someone involved in importing billions worth of hard drugs, and it is the marijuana teenager that you are arresting. If we test General Buhari's urine, do you know what substances we will find in it? Even in crime, Nigeria still applies a quota system to favor certain people. A freedom fighter. Nnamdi Kanu was paraded like a common criminal on the same day he was illegally kidnapped from Kenya and brought to Nigeria, where is Abba Kyari. Let us see him paraded like the criminal he is. This is not even far-fetched. It is the work of Malami. It was Malami that first announced Nnamdi Kanu's arrest. And Malami is not the Minister of Information, but he was quick to declare Nnamdi Kanu wanted. And when Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, he was quick to announce. So for you to know that something is fishy, because I believe, I don't really know, because I stand to be corrected. Who is supposed to announce? Well, I believe anybody can announce, but how critical and how interesting the case of Nnamdi Kanu is or was to Malami. He was so happy that yes, they don't catch him because the person won't open our secret, he won't leak our secret. Then let's do the needful. They believe that's the needful, and that was the wrong move. In indicting themselves, the more Malami has indicted himself. I would say he has shot himself on the foot. Lai Mohammed on the same vein also. That one, I don't know, shoot himself. So Lai Mohammed, he use AK-49, and they use Malami see the land. They use AK-47, but his own AK-47, kill so many people. But it's very obvious that Lai Mohammed is being pushed to say whatever he wants to say. I'm not sure he's doing that in the vein or in his yard. That is at its own level. Because if you see Minister of Information, you don't just give information, because there are some informations that are wrong information. And the reason being that they believe they have experience, concerning that line, and they are forgetting that they are old. You understand? These old guys, act with impunity every time. These old guys act, with a disdain. And they believe, yes, because we are advanced, so we use our brain to, disseminate information. And like Muhammad will start using his own brain, his own wisdom, and say something is fake. For him to have doubted the footage, or rather, declared DJ Switch wanted, and by saying that the footage concerning the Lekki massacre was fake. To the extent he did not keep quiet. I don't know. Maybe he smoked gum, or he inhaled gum, or is because of the old age. That is why he's acting funny. Let me use that word, funny. But like Muhammad now, for the past 4 months or thereabout, or rather I would say since the case of CNN or United Nations to BUHARI, okay, will BUHARI go and make report of that event or incident, and let's see what it is. When your Minister of Information said it was fake, like Muhammad already, like one of my friends would say, he die where, can talk anyhow. And now you're forgetting that we have a bilateral relationship with this same United Nations, and we Nigerians couldn't have stood on our own if not that they came, or we went to them, not even came, because those that gave us colonization, practice parliamentary system of governance. And in other words, even if we had practicing the same parliamentary system of governance, definitely I believe would have been a charter to other international organizations. And that's what I believe. For Lai Mohammed to have, opened his mouth and said whatever he feels, he should have known that no, they don't. I would say in a state or in a country or a republic like Nigeria, you check your findings before escalating issues, and especially your citizens were killed, with live ammunition just because they protested, and the protest is still under the Constitution, and you deem it fit, you decided that yes or no to the same, sane Nigerians that you govern, because you don't think they are gullible. They will look at you. You are meant to represent Nigerians on that seat, not Nigerians representing you, or rather Nigerians will be. You are just like a delegate appointed. Yes, a Minister of Information. I don't know. Maybe you do not know your job or thereabout, and I believe you must have been in this game of politics, or rather in this game of governance for a longer time. So you should know what is good and what is bad, or you should know what is right and what is wrong. And that is what I believe. Well, in the case of Nnamdi Kanu now, because they wouldn't, parade Abba Kyari, but if it was Nnamdi Kanu, oh my God, or someone from the south, they want to use the media, social media, and they will use that time. The social media it does not violate the rules, but as it comes to the case of Abba Kyari, they will start managing data, managing social media, managing posts, and managing some other things. So you see how Omokri got that right. But I would say yes, that is the Kingsmen, the Fulani Kingsmen, because they wouldn't want any exposure, and that's why the social media, or rather NBC, would not work in the south and north, because that's why the north has deteriorated to that level. They no go kick base okay, they no go soros okay, so that people will come and help you. The government will help you. Well, they believe even the government that wants to come and help them is not even ready to help them, or rather I would say maybe not them, no one, they don't need it. But now you now see troops of northern, trooping to the south, trooping to the south, trooping to the south. What are they looking for in the south when their own domain is not conducive for them again? Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I'd like you to share your views in the comment section. You're listening to Independent TV 7. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.